The darkest hour has only 60 minutes. Tough times never last, but tough people do. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Strength does not come from the body. It comes from the will. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. The only impossible journey is the one you never began.